Welcome to your UBC Real Estate Exam practice session. In this video, we'll go through 25 must-know questions from Chapter 20, Building Design and Construction, a crucial topic for your exam. Whether you're brushing up on key concepts or testing your knowledge, this is the perfect way to boost your confidence. Grab a notebook, stay focused, and let's see how many you can get right. Ready? Let's dive in. Question 1. Which of the following is the most common type of construction today for high-rise apartment buildings? Option 3 is correct because concrete framing is the most common type of construction today for high-rise apartment buildings. This is because most high-rise residential buildings normally require a 2-hour fire rating for floors and columns, and concrete will achieve this rating without any additional protection for most applications. Options 2 and 4 are incorrect. Question 2. If the metric building module is increased from 100 millimeters to 150 millimeters, this would be considered as which of the following? Correct answer. A. A hard change to the metric standard of measurement. Explanation. A hard change in metric conversion means establishing a new standard size that is different from the original metric standard. In this case, increasing the metric building module from 100 millimeters to 150 millimeters represents a new metric standard size, making it a hard change. Why the other options are incorrect? B. A soft change to the metric standard of measurement. A soft change happens when metric measurements are simply rounded or converted without changing the actual size. Here, the standard itself is being changed, so it's not a soft change. C. A switch to the imperial standard of measurement. The question only involves metric units, 100 millimeters to 150 millimeters, so this is not a switch to imperial, inches or feet. D. A continuation of the current imperial standard of measurement. The change is within metric units, meaning it has nothing to do with the imperial system. Question 3. What is the purpose of a zinc strip along the peak of a roof? Option 2 is correct because zinc strips discourage moss growth on a roof. When it rains, the rain carries tiny amounts of zinc down the slope of the roof, which prevents moss from growing in this otherwise damp location. Options 1, 3, and 4 are incorrect as they do not describe the purpose of a zinc strip. Question 4. Which one of the following is not a material commonly used for water supply piping? Option 4 is correct. Aluminum is not a material commonly used for water supply piping. Options 1, 2, and 3 are incorrect because plastic, galvanized steel, and copper are common materials used in water supply piping, while aluminum is not. Main types of residential plumbing pipes include PEX, copper, PVC, galvanized steel, flexi, the spruce, cast iron. Question 5. Under the Canadian Electrical Code, houses of more than 80 m² must have an electrical service capacity of not less than which of the following options? Option 1 is correct. The Canadian Electrical Code requires minimum electrical service capacity of 100 amps for houses at least 80 square meters. Most houses of this size will have greater electrical service capacity of 125, 150, or 200 amps. Options 2, 3, and 4 are therefore incorrect. Question 6. In a single-story house, joists are horizontal framing members that support which of the following? Option 3 is correct because joists are the horizontal framing members that support the floors. Option 1 is incorrect because joists do not support rafters. Options 2 and 4 are incorrect as the foundation is the poured concrete footprint that supports the superstructure above. Please pay attention to the images for further information. Components of a floor frame: stud, subfloor, floor joists, header joists, sill plate, support beam. Types of floor joists: solid lumber, continuous boards usually made from old-growth trees. I-joist, the center plywood or OSB is framed by 2 horizontal wood or laminated veneer pieces. Open web trusses, made of lumber, metal connectors hold diagonal and vertical pieces to the 2 horizontal wood pieces that frame them. Question 7. Which one of the following terms does not describe a type of structural method used in housing construction? Correct answer C. Vaulted ceiling. A vaulted ceiling is an architectural feature that refers to a high, arched, or sloped ceiling design. While it affects the appearance and spatial feel of a house, it is not a structural method used in construction. Why the other options are incorrect. A. Log, Log construction is a structural method where walls are built using stacked logs, commonly seen in log cabins and rustic homes. B. Concrete block. Concrete block construction is a structural method where hollow or solid concrete blocks are used to build walls, providing strength and durability. D. Post, beam, and plank. Post and beam construction is a structural method where large wooden or steel posts support horizontal beams and planks, creating a strong, open-frame structure. Question 8. Johnny Collins is trying to design his new home to be as energy efficient in heating as possible in a cold climate with harsh winters. On which side of the house should he place the largest windows? The correct answer is option B, south, because south-facing windows are the most energy efficient in heating. Options A, C, and D are therefore incorrect. Question 9. Which of the following heating systems offers rapid response to extreme outside temperature changes? Option 3 is correct because central gas-fired forced hot air heating systems are advantageous because they have a rapid response to extreme outside temperature changes. Options 1, 2, and 4 are incorrect because these heating systems do not provide as fast of a response. Question 10. Which of the following options defines the term amperage? Correct answer, C, a measure of electrical flow. Explanation. Amperage, amps A, measures the flow of electrical current in a circuit. It represents how much electric charge passes through a conductor per second. Option A is incorrect because voltage is defined as a measure of electrical potential. Options B and D are incorrect because wattage is defined as a measure of electrical consumption or power. Question 11. Which of the following provides the best example of a wood frame exterior wall buildup from the inside outwards? Option A describes the correct order of components in a wood frame exterior wall from the inside out. Option A is interior finish, vapor barrier, insulation, the wood frame, plywood sheathing, building paper, and exterior siding. Options 2, 3, and 4 are incorrect because any other order of these components will result in undesirable appearance or function of the walls. Question 12. With respect to the foundation of a residential building, which of the following options defines damp-proofing? Correct answer, B, a material applied to foundation walls to seal minor capillary pores in the concrete. Explanation. Damp-proofing is the material applied to foundation walls to seal the pores and prevent water from penetrating the concrete with capillary action movement. Options 1, 3, and 4 are false. Question 13. Which of the following options best defines the term dormer in residential building construction? Correct answer. A. Roof extensions used to provide extra floor area and windows for the upper level. A dormer is a structural extension that projects vertically from a sloped roof, creating additional space and allowing for windows on the upper level of a home. Dormers are often used to increase headroom and bring in natural light in attic or loft spaces. Options 2, 3, and 4 are incorrect for this reason. Question 14. Which of the following options is true of the West Coast design housing style? Correct answer, A. It is composed of angular roof components and large glass areas. Explanation. West Coast design is a modern architectural style influenced by nature and the rugged coastal landscapes of British Columbia. It features an angular rooflines, often with sloped or asymmetrical designs. Large glass areas, floor-to-ceiling windows to maximize natural light. Exposed wood beams, showcasing natural materials. Open concept layouts, creating spacious and airy interiors. Options 2, 3, and 4 are incorrect because they do not describe West Coast design style. Question 15. In residential building construction, the term truss refers to which of the following options? Correct answer C, a prefabricated frame component supporting the roof. Option A refers to a dormer. Option B refers to a header. Option D refers to one of the many components of a septic tank. Question 16. Johnny Collins tried to design and build his new home to be as energy efficient in heating as possible throughout the cold winter months. Which one of the following decisions was a mistake? Correct answer, D. Installing sliding glass doors to a north-facing patio. Installing sliding glass doors on a north-facing patio is a mistake because north-facing windows doors receive the least sunlight in winter, leading to heat loss rather than heat gain. Sliding glass doors have lower insulation compared to solid walls or well-sealed energy-efficient windows. Large windows and doors should be placed on the south-facing side to capture maximum solar heat, passive solar heating. Options A, B, and C represent characteristics of an energy-efficient home and are therefore incorrect. Question 17. Which of the following is not an advantage of a wood-fired space heater? Correct answer C, steady, consistent heat. Explanation. A wood-fired space heater does not provide steady, consistent heat because heat output depends on the fuel supply. Once the fire dies down, the heat decreases. Manual operation required. Unlike central heating systems, wood stoves need constant refueling and monitoring. Heat distribution is uneven. Areas near the heater will be warmer, while other rooms may stay cold. Why the other options are true. Advantages of wood-fired space heaters. A. Reduced overall heating expense. Wood is often cheaper than electricity or gas, lowering heating costs. B. Provides both radiant and convection heat. Radiant heat warms objects and people directly. Convection heat warms the air and circulates it around the room. D. Thermostatic controls for temperature and circulation fans are available. Modern wood stoves can include thermostats and fans to regulate temperature and improve heat distribution. Question 18. Which of the following options is an advantage of using a central, gas-fired, forced hot water heating system? Correct answer, B. The production of a steady, consistent heat. Explanation. A central, gas-fired, forced hot water heating system is known for providing steady and consistent heat because water retains heat well. Once heated, water maintains a stable temperature and circulates evenly. Even heat distribution, unlike forced air systems, hot water heating doesn't cause temperature fluctuations or cold drafts. Zoned heating possible. Some systems allow different rooms to be set at different temperatures for comfort. Why the other options are incorrect. A. Air filtration capabilities. A hot water heating system does not use air ducts, so it does not filter air like a forced air furnace. C. Money can be saved by leaving it off during an owner's winter absence. Incorrect. The system must stay on at a low setting in winter to prevent pipes from freezing and bursting. D. Heat transmission is completely by radiation. False. Hot water heating systems use both convection and radiation to transfer heat. Convection warms the air, and radiation warms objects. Question 19. A central gas-fired, forced hot water heating system with room baseboard units provides most of its heat transfer in which one of the following ways? Correct answer. A. Convection. Explanation. A central gas-fired forced hot water heating system with room baseboard units primarily transfers heat through convection. Convection occurs when warm water circulates through the baseboard units. These units warm the air around them, which causes the warm air to rise and cooler air to fall. This creates a continuous flow of air that heats the room evenly. The baseboard units are designed to maximize the heat exchange between the hot water and the air, making convection the primary heat transfer method. Why the other options are incorrect. B. Combustion. Combustion happens in the furnace or boiler to heat the water, but it's not the method of heat transfer used in the room. Combustion is part of the system's heat generation, not heat transfer to the room. C. Collection. Collection doesn't apply to heat transfer. It typically refers to collecting something like rainwater or solar energy. It doesn't describe the way heat is distributed in this system. D. Radiation. Although radiation also plays a minor role, convection is the primary method used in baseboard heating. Radiation typically transfers heat directly to people or objects without warming the air. Question 20. Which of the following statements regarding electrical service is false? The false statement is D. Voltage is a measure of power or consumption. Explanation. Voltage measures electrical potential, the force that pushes electric charges, between 2 points, not power or consumption. Power is measured in watts, W, and energy consumption is typically measured in kilowatt hours, kWh. The other options are true. A. The size of the main breaker often determines the electrical service for homes under 25 years old. B. Most homes use 120-240 volt, 3-wire electrical service for their standard electrical supply. C. The Canadian Electrical Code requires a minimum service capacity of 100 amps for new or substantially renovated homes larger than 80 square meters. So, option D is the correct answer, as it is the false statement. Question 21. As a Western platform wood frame house is being constructed, a polyethylene vapor barrier is used immediately under which of the following options? The correct answer is B, interior wood paneling on perimeter walls. Option 2 is correct because a polyethylene vapor barrier must be used immediately under the interior wood paneling on the perimeter walls of a Western platform wood frame house in order to ensure proper function of the vapor barrier. Options 1, 3, and 4 are incorrect because a polyethylene vapor barrier would not be used under those surfaces. Question 22. Which of the following options is a disadvantage of using a central, gas-fired, forced air heating system? The correct answer is C. It requires ductwork under the main floor. Option C is correct because central gas-fired, forced air heating systems require ductwork under the floor, which makes it difficult and expensive to install after the house is already built. Options A and B are incorrect because these types of heating systems are advantageous in that they also provide air filtration and have a fast response time to temperature changes. Option D is incorrect because these types of heating systems transmit heat through convection. Question 23. Where would one find plates, studs, and lintels? Option 2 is correct because plates, studs, and lintels are found in the wall frame. Options 1, 3, and 4 are therefore incorrect. Question 24. In residential building construction, the term rafter refers to which of the following? Option 4 is correct because a rafter is the structural member that supports the roof deck. Option 1 refers to a dormer. Option 2 refers to a header. And option 3 refers to a specific roof style. Question 25. If you hear a conversation on a construction site about rise and run, what part of the building is being discussed? Option 2. Stairs is correct because the terms rise and run refer to the specification of stair sizes. The rise is the height difference of each step, and the run is the depth of the step. Options 1, 3, and 4 are incorrect because rise and run are not typically used to describe windows, framing, or roofs.